do?
So my name's Dan and Aaron. We're from this is Sumpoynt Distillery. So a small distillery. We built it from scratch, starting in about early 2018. We started home brewing beer and building beer brewing equipment just as a hobby, and decided that we wanted to try and do it professionally. We started making some small batch whiskey and things like that, and then we didn't really have $500,000 to drop on building or buying distillery equipment, so we decided to build our own equipment. To start with, we just built our little 250 litre gin still, which is just behind you here, and then so the one just to the left there,
Stew.
That's Stew, yeah. So
yeah.
The reasoning behind the names for the two smaller stills, when we first built them, they looked like minions. So they got names Stu and Kevin.
Carried across.
Yeah. So yeah, we just started with a little gin still, and that was going to be our only one to start with. And then as we started building, we found more suitable vessels. Clyde, the big one on to the right here, the vessel came up at the perfect time. So we modified that fairly heavily, obviously, and turned that into our wash still. And it's also used as a hot liquor tank, a whiskey still, and parts of a rum still.
Nice.
So.
And the good news is when Disney sues you because they look like minions, then you'll get a lot of good press out of that.
Good.
Yeah.
All publicity is good publicity,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I guess the saving grace is they're not yellow.
Yeah. Call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner.
That's it. Yeah.
Standard temps in the shed without the aircon on, or without stills running, gets to 34, 35 degrees C in here. So if you've got a 1,000 litre boiler running, it gets quite with the movement.
Be like being home back in Texas.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, hot and dry.
When it's set up for rum, so all three of these actually join together. We've got different components that are hanging on the wall. They all join together and become rum. So all three of these then become three big heaters. And it gets pretty hot. We ended up, I think it was a similar time last when we did rum.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So we ended up having to open the doors because it was too hot in here for us.
Just trying to keep it air flowing. Yeah. But the three stills linked together, they call it a double retort system. So that's a traditional Caribbean way to distill rum. So we were trying to get something a bit more complex than a lot of the standard sort of Australian rums that you get. That doesn't just scream molasses straight away. It comes in quite soft, quite complex, and then the molasses, follows through up at the back to say, hey, I'm rum. But it's not immediately obvious when you first taste the spirit. Paul can vouch for that here. He got to try the first batch straight off the still. Yeah. So we're pretty happy for a first run. And we've got that currently aging in three different barrels. We've got a tequila barrel, a red wine barrel which got scraped and recharred, and a Grand Marnier barrel. So they're going to be hopefully three very different spirits once they've matured for a couple of years.
Interesting.
We've actually got a small 100 litre port barrel that we were like, well, we probably won't give this to anyone. So there's rum in that as well, but it's actually not too bad. But yeah, our rum's very, very balanced, very close to sort of Jamaican style type rums, quite estery. But yeah, as you said, that's sort of that molasses that you would get in something typically Australian, not so much. It's very Caribbean style. Yeah. Obviously,
floor to ceiling Volkswagens and Volkswagen parts.
Yes.
Yeah, if you look up on the mezzanine, there's still a bunch of Volkswagen parts hanging up around the side that we've got to take to a swap meet at some stage. But no, it's a perfect spot. At this point, getting a little small. Once we get a few more barrels, we're going to have to find some more space.
Yeah.
So,
barrel storage is going to become a problem.
Yeah.
That's the big one. So yeah, once that wall's full, hopefully
we might end up standing them up on top of one another. There's a little bit less angel share when they're actually upright. Texas has been doing that for quite a while as well, and they found that it actually reduces the losses to a degree, which being super dry and relatively warm here, not right now, through most of the year, we find our ABVs tend to go up. So that's one of the other sort of differences that we have for a lot of other people, is we go in quite low, between 15 53 and sort of 58. And we find that our ABVs are going up over time, obviously, which then extracts different things over time, whereas opposite is true for somewhere that's cold and wet.
All right, so this is from our first 2 barrels, so peated single malt.
Yeah, you smell the peat right away. You smell the peat.
75% our South Australian grown malted barley, and 25% Gladfield medium peat from New Zealand. This is 38, 39 months old.
That's really nice. I like that a lot.
The quality of your spirit is really shining through, and it's got some nice peat in there. The peat's not dominating, you're seeing the spirit behind it, you're seeing some of the esters, the fruity notes, and the balance, spot on.
It's drinking very well. It's drinking soft. So I'd be interested to see what ABV that is. This went in at 55 as well. But that's drinking soft. And the peat's almost getting heavier with the age.
I swear I had it written down here, but anyway.
Just when it hits your palate. You've got some citrusy notes in there, which just jump off your tongue. That's beautiful.
I'm looking forward to releasing this, and the feedback we've had from people that have tried this, and you've tried the Spirit a number of times
When it was
throughout the last
when
3
it was
years.
young, yeah.
But we've kept some new make Spirit as well. So for our first X amount of bottles, maybe 50 bottles, we'll sell that with a 100ml sample of the new make Spirit, so people can see the journey of where the spirits come from. And what
That's a cool idea.
So yeah, we just thought, well, we had a bit extra, and we've put some small amounts and some little export barrels that we've had that we maybe drink while we're making other things. But we're like, we'll keep a bit of the new make, because I think I haven't seen too many people do that yet. So
No, that's a cool idea. I like that.